أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء المرسلين محمد وأهل بيت الطيبين الطاهرين المعصومين سيما الإمام المنتظر الحجة الثاني عشر روحي وأرواح العالمين لتراب مقدمه الفداء أما بعد فقد قال الله سبحانه وتعالى في كتابه المجيد والفرقان الحميد بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ربي زدني علما صدق الله العلي العظيم. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Inshallah, hope everyone is well. And inshallah, today we will practice present tense verb in this class, and then inshallah in the other class we will do something else. So just give me 1 second. I just need to get the file on the screen. Right, okay. Right, let me see the questions. Can everyone hear me now? You should be able to can say alaikum. Yeah, inshallah. Can you hear me now? Can anyone come?
Yes.
Brilliant. Okay.
Alaikum. Yeah.
Alaikum. Brilliant. Right. Okay. Now, as I mentioned that before we go on to the 2-week holidays, I want to practice. Well, this is book 2 Medina Arabic. First few lessons just to prepare yourself for Medina Arabic book 2. However, there are other students from the Arabic through the Quran who are participating to learn the present tense. Now, let me remind everyone, yourself, is that all verbs in the Arabic language, they have a minimum of 3 letters. So all of the verbs in the Arabic language have a minimum of 3 letters. I'm going to show you something else as well. For example, I've done this. I just want to quickly revise this before I start the present tense. Of course, I'm not going to teach past tense. Past tense will be taught in the next session. But just to revise everything, I'm going to ask Sister, where's she gone? Sister, where is the one which I need to choose? Sister Razia. Sister Razia, can you come on the?
Yes.
Now, Sister Razia, now, can you kindly go over what you see on the screen and explain to the class what's happening here?
Okay.
So let me make it full screen.
Is it because I've just enlarged it? Is it
Yes.
Huwa Kataba?
Yes. So first of all, I want you to explain that in the Arabic language, there are 14 pronouns. So
Right, yeah.
these are the pronouns at the end. Go ahead.
So these are the 14 pronouns. Huwa masculine, huwa singular, huma is masculine dual, hum masculine plural. Then here feminine singular, huma feminine dual, hunna feminine plural.
So so just 1 second, Sirazia. How many are there for the? So in the Arabic or in any conversation, there are a dimension of 3 individuals participating in a conversation. You have one, the speaker.
Yes.
The second person.
The speaker. Then the second person, and the third is al-ghaib.
Excellent.
Whom you are talking about. Yeah.
So
it's mutakallim and then mukhatib and ghaib.
Mukhata.
So it's mukhata and al-ghaib.
Correct.
So you are addressing someone, and then you're talking about someone who is not present.
Excellent. So there are 3. There are 3 forms for the masculine: he, they, both, they, all. she,
Yeah.
they both, the all. And the next
Yeah.
sister?
Yes. So it's anta is now this is mukhatib. You're talking to someone. So anta is you, masculine, and antuma is you, plural, masculine. Antum, you all, masculine, plural. Anti, you, feminine. Antuma, you two, feminine. Antunna, you all, feminine.
Excellent.
Okay.
Then
So,
ana?
and ana is masculine. Ana is mutakallim, I, and nahnu is we.
Excellent. So these are the actual 14 forms for the pronouns. Now, every verb in the Arabic language, so I'm doing this as an introduction. So every verb in the Arabic language, past and present tense, has 14 forms. And I'm just want, as a quick revision, I'm going to ask Sister Zainab Hassan. Sister Zainab, alaikum salam, how are you?
Good, alhamdulillah.
Bismillah. Can you now, I just as a quick revision, of course, I'm not going to teach past tense because today this session is dedicated for present tense. So can you kindly just revise kataba, kataba, katabu? So what I translate them,
Okay.
read the Arabic, and go ahead. So we have fi'l madhi ma'lum, the past active verb. Kataba, go ahead.
Kataba, he wrote. Kataba, the two wrote. And katabu, more than two people wrote.
Excellent.
And then where is this? Here, katabat, she wrote. Katabta, two female wrote.
No, Huma katabata.
Oh yeah, katabata. एक minute. Katabta. Huma.
No. Huma. It's all of them have a fatha. The fatha zabar there is not that clear. It should be Huma katabata.
Oh yeah, katabata. Yeah, katabata. Katabata. Hunna. Katabna.
Excellent.
More than two female wrote. But इसके बाद anta, you wrote, one male. Antuma, antumna, more than two male.
So anta katabta, you one male wrote. Antuma katabtuma, you two male wrote.
Antum katabtum, more than two, you two, more than two male wrote.
Correct.
Anti, one female wrote. Antuma, antuma.
Antuma katabtuma.
Katabtuma, more than two female wrote.
Excellent.
Katabtunna, more than two female wrote.
Excellent.
Katabtu, I wrote. Katabtuna, we wrote.
No, nahnu katabna, we wrote.
Yeah, katabna, we wrote.
That's not an issue. It was still revising. That's fine. I'm going to now ask Agha Hassan Ali. Agha Hassan Ali, assalamu alaikum rahmatullah. How are you? Alaikum assalam. Subh khair. What's the time? 9 o'clock?
Sabah khair.
It's Shab here, but it's early morning in Vancouver. Bismillah. So let's practice past tense. Huwa kataba. Bismillah.
Okay. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Huwa means he. Kataba, he wrote.
Excellent.
And do I go down?
Yes, please.
Okay. Kataba, they both wrote. Kutiba.
No, if you go downwards, but not across.
Okay.
It's downwards.
Okay. Kataba, they both wrote. Katabu, they all wrote.
Correct.
Katabtu, she wrote.
No, katabat. Katabat.
Katabat, sorry. Okay. Katabat, she wrote.
Excellent.
Katabna, they both wrote.
Katabata. Katabata.
Okay, let me put on my glasses.
No problem.
Okay. Katabata,
Excellent.
both wrote.
Excellent.
Katabna, they wrote. Katabta, you wrote. Katabtuma, you both wrote.
Mhm.
Katabtum, you all wrote. Katabti, you wrote. Katabtuma, you both wrote. Katabtunna, you all female wrote. Katabtu, I wrote. Katabna, we wrote.
Excellent. Jazakallah. Thank you ever so much. Jazakallah. Now, Dr. Jazakallah. Now, from Vancouver, we go to South Africa. Dr. Shabir. Assalamu alaikum rahmatullah, doctor.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
How are you, doctor?
Fine, sir.
You working or you off today?
Well, I just back. So,
Okay, may Allah reward you. Bismillah, doctor. Now, there's a question which is came in the chat box. Now, I and we, katabtu and katabna, is used for both genders. It's used for the masculine and the feminine as well. So if there is a group of people where there are males and females, we use katabna, and if it's I female or I male, it's katabtu as well. So these are, it covers for both genders itself. So Bismillah, doctor, I want you to kindly do kataba, please.
okay. So, huwa kataba, huma kataba, hum katabu, hiya katabta, huma katabta, hunna katabna.
Just 1 second, doctor. Hiya katabat. The ta has a silent. There's sukoon on there.
Sorry, yeah. Hiya katabat, huma katabata, hunna katabna. Anta katabta, antuma katabtuma, antum katabtum, anti katabti, antuma katabtuma, antunna, anta katabta, antuma katabtuma, antum katabtum, anti katabti, antuma katabtuma, antunna katabtunna, ana katabtu, nahnu katabna.
Excellent. Jazakallah. Thank you ever so much. Sister Noor Jafar, you have a question to ask. Sister Noor?
Assalamu alaikum. No, I just wanted to read.
Okay.
Do the exercise.
Yeah. So
Shall I?
now, just before you come on the mic, I'm just going to explain two more things, and then I want to, within the next 4 minutes or 5 minutes, I'll then move on to present tense. Now, every verb, before Sister Noor comes on the mic, now every verb in the Arabic language, it has a pronoun. Now, you may see the pronoun, the handout already in the groups. Now, there are two. Kataba is a verb, is a 3-letter verb. So the minimum letters in the Arabic language for a verb are 3. Kataba. In this verb, past tense, huwa pronoun is hidden. So there's no visible attached pronouns with this verb kataba. So it's hidden in the kataba. But when we go to the dual, there's no in kataba, there's no suffix at all. But in kataba, there is a suffix at the end, alif, which is added. That is the actual pronoun which is attached to the 3-letter verb, which is representing huma. So this alif here. Then we go to hum katabu. Now in hum katabu, we have the alif and the waw, and the previous letter from the waw, which normally the kataba he wrote, it had a fatha. We change that to a dhamma, and it becomes hum katabu. And then when we go to she, we have katabat. We add a ta with a sukoon. Now this ta with a sukoon, this is not a sign, this is not a pronoun. This is not a pronoun, but this is a sign for female. This is a sign for female. Katabat. Ta with a sukoon. And then when we make the dual, the ta with a sukoon, the ta comes as a sign of feminine. Alif is the sign of dual. So huma katabata. And then in hunna, katabna, we add a noon with a fatha at the end, noon with a fatha at the end, and the three-letter verb, the last letter of the three-letter verb is given a sukoon. So in the sixth form, there are 14 forms. From the sixth form, always one letter before the last receives a sukoon. Katab na. And then we have katab, then we add anta, antuma, antum. The suffixes which we add is ta, tuma, tum, ti, tuma, tunna. And all of these six here, the ba remains with a sukoon. And then I is represented by the suffix to, and nahnu is represented by the suffix na. Katab na. Is that clear for everyone in the class now? It's just to give you a better understanding of everything, so that when you are actually conjugating, you understand what needs to be attached to be able to have a good conversation and able to conjugate the verbs quickly, because these conjugations allow a student to be able to have a conversation, change from huwa kataba, ana katabtu, nahnu katabna, hiya katabat, anta katabta, anti katabti. So you're able to conjugate them quicker. Is this clear for everyone?
Yes.
Brilliant.
Thank you.
Sister
Yes.
Noor, go ahead.
Yes.
Sister Noor, go ahead. Noor
Same?
Fatima?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, read the same. Okay.
Yes, please.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Try to use a pronoun huwa kataba, because when you have huwa kataba, it allows the mind to actually have a picture of a person. He wrote, huma, they too wrote. Go ahead.
Huwa kataba, huma kataba, hum katabu, hiya katabat, huma katabta,
So, katabata.
katabata, hunna katabna, anta katabta, antuma katabtuma, antum katabtum, anti katabti, antunna katabtunna, ana katabtu, nahnu katabna.
Excellent. Excellent. I'm going to ask next. This is probably the last person before I move on to the next one. Sister Parveen Razai. Sister Parveen, back to Canada.
Assalamu alaikum, Sheikh.
Alaikum salam. Bismillah, bikhuni.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Huwa kataba, he wrote, huma kataba, they both wrote male, hum katabu, they all wrote, hiya katabat, she wrote, huma katabta, they two female wrote, hunna
Huma katabata.
huma katabata, they two female wrote, hunna katabna, they all female wrote, anta katabat, you
No,
wrote,
anta katabta. The ba is silent. Anta katabta.
Anta katabta, you male wrote. Hantuma katabtuma, you two male wrote. Hantum katabtum, they all male wrote. Hanti katabti, you female wrote. Hantuma katabtuma, you two female wrote. Hantunna katabtuna, you all female wrote. Anna katabtu, I wrote. Nahnu katabna, we wrote.
Excellent. I'm going to choose the last student and then I'm going to move on to present tense as I promised. Sister, I'm going to ask, I just forgotten the name. Sister Almas. I think Almas, India, Delhi. I think it is.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. Where's your sister? Is she here?
Yes, she's there. I think so.
Okay, that's fine. Bismillah. I want you to now, I deliberately want to change it now, just to change the actual fragrance and rather than doing daraba. Let's do, I'm going to change it completely. I'm going to go on to a different one, which is alima. So what's happening here now? In this, now the past tense has three different patterns. The past tense has three different patterns. Like kataba, all of them have fatha. The other one is alima. The middle letter of the three-letter verb has a kasra, alima. This is the second pattern. And the third pattern is kabura. I'll send this handout in the group today. I didn't send it intentionally yesterday because I wanted, first of all, people to get familiar and listen to the previous ones, and then I'll send this one now today. So kabura is having a dhamma in the middle. So dhamma, kasra, and a fatha. all of the three changes which occur in the past tense are in the middle letter itself. Is that clear, Sister Almas?
Yes.
Bismillah. Now, alima, he knew. Now, I want you to conjugate, please, alima with the translation.
Okay. So I have to change it from past to present.
No, just do past tense. Huwa alima.
Okay. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Huwa alima, he knew. Huma alima, they knew. Am I correct?
Yep.
Hum alima, hum alimu, they all know, they all knew. For male, hiya alimat, she knew.
Correct.
Huma alimata, they knew. Female, two female. Hunna alimna, they all knew.
Excellent.
Anta alimta, you knew. Antuma for male. Antuma alimtuma, they you know. For two male.
Excellent.
Antum alimtum, you all know. You all knew. More than two. Anti alimti, she knew.
No, you. You
Sorry,
one
anti
female.
alimti, yes, you knew. Antuma alimtuma, they knew. Two female.
Not they. No, it's not they, it's you. Remember, these are mukhatab. It says as well in Arabic, mukhatab mudhakkar, mukhatab muannath, feminine addressee. So you, one female, and you.
Okay. Anti alimti, you knew, one female. Antuma alimtuma, more than two female knew. Antunna alimtunna, they all, sorry, you all knew. Ana alimtu, I knew, so both male and female. Nahnu alimna, we knew, both male and female.
Jazakallah. Thank you ever so much. Can I request AK Waz? AK Waz. I can't remember your real name, but your
my name is Assalamu alaikum. My name is Ali Akwaz. Is Akhtar Ali Wazir Ali.
Okay.
Combined two name, my father and together. That's why Akwaz is father name and my name.
Bismillah.
Okay. What do you want me to do?
I want you to do kataba.
Kataba. Okay. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Huwa kataba. He wrote. This is male.
Yes.
Huwa kataba. And then even if it is not present, ghaib, it's the same thing. Kataba.
What do you mean?
Like see the like malum, like person I know, he wrote.
Yeah.
And the person I don't know, again I'm going to say that he wrote. So
No, not still. No. Ma'lum is when the doer, when the person who's doing the action is known. Majhul is when the person who's doing the action is not known. So if you see the translation, I wrote, it has been written. When you say it has been written, meaning something has been written, who wrote who wrote that document or file, we don't know. When you say he wrote, we know he is the one who wrote the document or letter, but it has been written. A document has been signed or been written out, but the person who wrote it, we don't know. That's the reason why I wrote it has been written. And you will see the pattern is different. So the first letter comes with a dhamma, the second letter comes with a kasra, and the last letter comes with a fatha. That comes through all of them. That is the one, it has one pattern, and all of the three letter verbs come on that pattern. Fu'ila. Fu'ila.
Oh, fu'ila, okay.
Go ahead.
Okay. And then huma, two person, male. Katab, just get kataba.
Correct.
The two person wrote. And koteba, the majhul.
No, we're just doing ma'lum. I'm not doing majhul.
Okay, so two person wrote. Hum katabu, so they all wrote. All the person that wrote there at present. Then the female, they're not known. So haya katabat, she wrote.
Correct.
Huma katabna.
Katabata.
So huma katabata. Those two female wrote.
Correct.
Okay. And hunna katabna. They all female, the group of female wrote something.
Excellent. Anta.
Anta, then a male is telling some other
Yes.
male. Anta katabata. Anta
Anta
katabata.
katabta.
Anta katabata. You male wrote this thing. Then two male. I mean, antuma. You two both guys wrote something. Katabtuma. You wrote something. And then antum katabtum. So you guys, you all guys, more than two, you wrote. You all wrote something. And then if it is a female, ante katabat, ante katabte.
Anti
You,
katabti.
you female wrote.
Anti katabti.
Ante katabte. You
Correct.
female wrote. Antuma katabtuma.
Correct.
You all female. You two female wrote.
Correct.
Antuna katabtuna. So you all female wrote.
Correct.
Then is the person who is describing ana male. Is
Male or
they
female.
are same for male and female.
Correct.
Ana katabta. I wrote. Nano katabna. So we wrote.
Excellent.
Male
all-
and female, same thing.
Jazakallah. Thank you ever so much. Right. Now, Sister Nigat has requested me. Sister Nigat, I'm going to ask you to do the present tense. Is that okay with you, Sister Nigat?
Yeah, that's fine. Assalamualaikum, Ji.
So what I'm going to do, I'm going to just change the slide. Now, before I start this is Nigat, I'm going to first of all explain this as if no one knows this, because I know you've done this before, but you probably want revision, and Sister Ismat as well wants revision. Now, let me explain this to all the class because some people are new. So I'm going to explain this as if we are dummies, as there's a book called Arabic for Dummies. So I'm going to explain this to everyone, and inshallah see how we go. Now, in the Arabic language, present tense, let me use this first, and then I'll use the other one. Now, the present tense, again, has 14 forms. So the present tense has 14 forms, like the past tense. Now, the difference is some different. So if you, I'm going to quickly show you this. You will see that in the present tense, we have yaktubu, yaktubani, yaktubuna. Taktubu, taktubani, yaktubna. You see there's some yas in the beginning, and ta, noon with a kasra, waw noon in the plural. Then yaktubna there. I'm doing it quickly, then I'll explain it thoroughly. Taktubu, taktubani, taktubuna, taktubina, taktubani, taktubna. So you will see here, the next six, all of the beginning starts with from anta, taktubu, taktubani, taktubuna, taktubina, taktubani, taktubna. You will see all of them start with a ta. And I and we is aktubu and naktubu. So I wanted to read this quickly so that you just have a familiarity with them. And now I'm going to teach you them thoroughly. Now, how is it made? Now, what happened is that we have a three-letter verb, darasa, he studied. So if anyone has any questions, just message me in the chat box and I'll take the question from there. So darasa is the past tense, darasa. Now, when we want to make it into present tense, we do a few things. What do we do? First of all, we add a ya in the beginning. We add a ya in the beginning. And after adding the ya, in the past tense, dal had a sukoon, a fatha. We change the fatha on the dal to a sukoon. The ra had a fatha, we change that to a dhamma, and the singular, darasa, the seen with a fatha changes to a dhamma. So darasa yadrusu. So yadrusu, he learned or he will learn. So the present tense comes in two meanings, present tense or future tense. So yadrusu, he learns. So yadrusu, he learns. That is he learns, singular. Now, do you remember yesterday when I was teaching you dual? So again, when we make the dual for the present tense, we add the alif and the noon with a kasra. We add the alif and the noon with a kasra, and the seen which had a dhamma, in the singular, for the suitability of the alif, is a fatha. So yadrusu will change to yadrusani. Yadrusani. So yadrusani means they two male learn. So yadrusu, he learns. Yadrusani, the alif noon here is the suffix which represents dual, and it shows that now that's the present tense in its original form. Then when we want to make the plural for they all male learn, we add the waw and the noon to the singular. So what we do, we add waw noon to the singular, becomes yadrusuna. So yadrusu, he learns. Yadrusani, they both learn. Yadrusuna, they all learn. So the waw noon, like the sound masculine plural, so the sound masculine plural like muslimun, muslimuna, is very similar. We add the waw noon to the present tense verb to make the plural for the present tense. Is that clear, sis? Everyone? Sister Narjis Darsi, are you there?
Yes, I'm there. Yeah, yeah.
Clear.
Is that clear?
Thank you.
I want you to do the
Clear.
first three. Yadrusu, yadrusani, and yadrusuna.
Okay. Yadrusu, he learns. Yadrusani,
Yep,
they too may learn.
correct.
Yadrusuna, they may learn.
Excellent. So what's the difference between yadrusani and yadrusuna?
Because there are two male, and that one is more than two. Yeah.
Exactly. What is it? Can you say alif noon with a kasra is the sign of dual, and the
Dual.
sign of plural present tense, it's
Is wow and na, no?
excellent. Asanti, very good.
Thank you.
Now I'm going to teach you the next three. And the next three now, next three from 4 to 6, we change the ya to a ta. So yadrusu, he learns. When we want to say she learns, we change the ya to a ta, and it becomes tadrusu. She learns, tadrusu. And then yadrusani means they two males learn. When we want to make it female, we change the ya to a ta, becomes tadrusani. Is that clear?
Yes.
Brilliant. Then we have the last one, they all females learn. Like we did in the past tense, we add a noon with a fatha, and the previous letter comes with a sukun. We do this in the present tense as well. So what happens? We go back to, so what happens, the first two, tadrusu, tadrusani, these are she and they both. When we do they all females learn, we go back to the singular, yadrusu, add a noon with a fatha, becomes
Yadrusna.
yadrusna. Yadrusna means they all females learn. The masculine was yadrusuna with a waw noon, and the female, they all females learn, is yadrusna. They all females learn. Right. I'm going to ask Sister Nigat. Bismillah, Sister Nigat. Can you come? Bismillah. Sister Nigat, I would like you to do all of the 14 and explain it to the rest of the class as well. Bismillah.
Okay, bismillah. Yadrusu, he learns or will learn. Yadrusani, they too learn or will learn. Male. Yadrusuna, they all male learn. And then tadrusu, she learns, one female. Tadrusani, they two female learn. And yadrusna, they all female learn. Then again, tadrusu is you male learn. Tadrusani, you two male learn. And tadrusuna, you all male learn.
What's the difference between here, tadrusu and tadrusani and tadrusuna? How is this different to the previous ones for the third person?
Yeah, because the previous one has ya and it has ta.
Excellent. Yeah. Tadrusu. So you will see you one male learn and she female learns. You're exactly the same. Tadrusu and tadrusu. So there are a verb, tadrusu, tadrusu, they're exactly the same, but from the context, you will understand whether it's she or whether it's you male. And same over here, tadrusani and tadrusani, they both females learn, and you two females learn is exactly, male learn are exactly the same, but you tell from the context whether it's female or whether it's male, dual. And then tadrusuna is what?
Tadrusuna, you all may learn.
Yeah. So you will see, Sister Nigat, that for the third person, they all females learn, and you all males learn. The ending is waw noon. Both of these cases is waw noon. The only difference is that for ghaib, for third person is yadrusuna, and for mukhatab, for the second person, you all are learning is tadrusuna. The only difference is the ta. Does that help as a way of teaching?
Gigi, understand. Yeah.
I mean, I have a question, please.
Yes, go ahead.
Like, what is the second person? Like, I mean, you are Mukhatib, so you are first person.
No. Mukhatib is not, just one second. Mukhatib is not second person. Speaker, mutakallim is the first person. For example, I'm speaking now, you are listening to me. So you are classified as the second person. For example, I'll talk to you, you are doing this correct. You are listening to me. So you, and Sister Nigat, she is now the third person in the conversation now. So I will say she is doing very well. She is learning tajweed of Quran, for example.
Okay.
Yeah, is that clear now?
Yeah, thank you.
No problem. Sister Nigat, continue now.
And now for second person female, one tadrusina, single female.
What's the difference between tadrusu and tadrusina? You one male learn and you one female learn. So what did you have to add to make it to you one female learn?
Ya and nun.
Excellent. And the previous letter comes with a kasra.
Yes, yeah.
Continue.
Tadrusina. And then two female, the present, the tadrusani, hadir, and tadrusna, you all female learn. Tadrusna. And then I learned adrusu, and we either two or more than two nadrusu, male or female, both.
Right, Jazakallah, thank you. And now I'm going to ask, can I request Sister Farida iPad? Sister Farida, are you there?
Assalamu alaikum, Sheikh.
Alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. Can you kindly, sister, start from Yadrusu? And after yourself, I will ask Sister Gulshan. After yourself, your Sister Gulshan. Go ahead. Yadrusu.
Okay. Yadrusu, he learns. Yadrusani, two male learn.
Correct.
Yadrusuna, they all male learn.
Correct.
Tadrusu, she learns. Tadrusani, they two female learn.
Correct.
Yadrusuna, they female learn.
Correct.
Tadrusu, you male learn. Tadrusani, you two male learn. Tadrusuna, you all male learn. Tadrusina, you female learn. Tadrusani, you two female learn. Tadrusna, you female, you all female learn. Adrusu, one all male and female learn. Nadrusu, you two male and female learn.
Excellent.
And nadrusu, we, male and female, all learn.
Excellent. Jazakallah. Is that clear for you now?
Yes, yeah. Learning, still learning, yeah.
Yeah, of course. You need to practice. You need to, and if there's someone in the house as well, everyone have to practice with someone. Otherwise, it's difficult to learn. So practice makes perfect. The more you practice, the better you will become.
Okay, thank you.
Sister Gulshan, can you come?
Yes.
Bismillah.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Yadrusu, he learn. Yadrusani, they too may learn. Yadrusuna, they all learn. It's a plural. Tadrusu, she learns. Tadrusani, they too female learn. Yadrusna, they all female learn. Tadrusu, you may learn. Tadrusani, you too may learn. Tadrusuna, you all may learn. Tadrusina, you female learn. Tadrusani, you too female learn. Tadrusna, you all female learn. Adrusu, I learn. Tadrusu,
Nadrusu.
Nadrusu, yes. Nadrusu, we too male learn.
Excellent.
Nadrusu, we male or female. This is for both. Nadrusu.
Exactly. Jazakallah. That's brilliant. Thank you. Now, can I request next person, Sister Parveen Naqvi?
Assalamu alaikum. Okay. Third person male, Yadrusu, he learns. Yadrusani, Tasniya, they too learn. Yadrusuna, they all learn. Male for third person. Okay, now is female for third person. Tadrusu, she learns. Tadrusani, they too learn. Yadrusna, they learn. For plural females. Okay, now second person male, Tadrusu, you learn for male. Tadrusani, you too learn. Tasniya for two male. Tadrusuna, you all learn for plural male. For female, Tadrusina, you female learn. Tadrusani, you too female learn. Tadrusna, you plural female learn. For first person, male and female both. Adrusu, I learn for male and female both. Nadrusu is both for male and female, for tasniya and for plural.
Excellent. Jazakallah. Thank you. Sister Masuma Habib. Sister Masuma Habib or Masuma Derani? Masuma Derani or Masuma Habib, either of you. Right. If not, then Sister Ismat Rahmatullah.
Assalamu alaikum, Sheikh.
Alaikum assalam rahmatullah. Bismillah.
Yadrusu. I don't have to put the pronouns, huh?
No, there's no need. No.
Okay, thanks. Yadrusu, he learns. Yadrusani, they two male learn. Yadrusuna, they plural male learn. Tadrusu, she learns. Tadrusani, two female learn. Yadrusna, they all female learn.
Correct.
Sorry.
Correct.
Okay. Tadrusu, you male learn singular. Tadrusani, you two male learn. Tadrusuna, you plural male learn. Tadrusina, you female learn singular. Tadrusani, you two female learn. Tadrusna, you plural female learn. Adrusu, I, whoever am I, Adrusu, I learn. And Nadrusu, we learn.
Excellent. Jazakallah. Thank you ever so much. Can I kindly request Sister Sharabano Haku? And then after that, Sister Salma from Canada.
Yes, Sheikh. Assalamu alaikum.
I'm going to change this now because our people I think getting bored of this. Yadrusu, they want to change it now. So I'm going to change it back to yaktubu. Is that okay with you?
Yeah, inshallah.
Okay, let me just make it full screen. There you go. There you go. Is that clear for you? Is it big enough?
No, yeah, it's good enough. Thank you.
Bismillah.
Okay, so huwa yaktubu. You want me to say the meaning or?
Yes, please. Yes.
Okay. He is writing. Huma yaktubani. Two men are writing. They two are writing. Hum yaktubuna. They all men are writing. Hiya taktubu. She is writing.
Correct.
Huma taktubani. Two of the female, you two female are writing.
Excellent.
Hunna yaktubna. You all female are writing.
Correct.
Anta taktubu. You male are writing.
Correct.
Antuma taktubani. You two male are writing. Antum taktubuna. You all men are writing. Anti taktubina. You female are writing.
Yeah.
Antuma taktubani. You two female are writing. Antunna taktubna. You all female are writing. Ana aktubu. I am writing. Nahnu naktubu. We are writing.
Excellent. System Jazakallah. Is that clear for you?
Yes, Sheikh. Thank you very much.
Muhtaj dua. Sister Mansura. Bismillah.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam. Sister Mansura, are you in what type of mood are you in? Are you in a good mood? Are you frustrated? What type of mood are you? Because depending upon your mood, I will test you accordingly.
Let's take happy mode, inshallah.
Okay, happy mode. So happy mode will mean that, can I ask you individual questions? For example, he is writing, she is writing, and I am writing. Shall I do it that way? You happy with that?
Inshallah, Allah will help.
Inshallah. I'm confident in you. First of all, how would you say I am writing?
Ana aktubu.
Excellent. How do you say we are writing?
Nahnu naktubu.
Excellent. So I'm going to explain to the class what I'm doing now with Sister Mansura is that rather than conjugating the 14 forms, now I'm testing her in a different method using the English translation for her to recall back the Arabic. It just allows the mind to somehow tally itself and correspond each other, Arabic to English itself, because that's really crucial, because otherwise we recite the Quran like parrots, not knowing the meaning. So now working with the Arabic and English together, this will create that correspondence and connection between English and Arabic. Now, Sister Mansura, next, she is writing.
Hiya taktubu.
Excellent. He is writing.
Huwa yaktubu.
Excellent. They all females are writing.
They all female. Hunna yaktubna.
Excellent. They all boys are writing.
Hum yaktubuna.
Excellent. You one female is writing.
Anti taktubina.
Excellent. You one male is writing.
Anta taktubu.
Excellent. You all boys are writing.
Antum taktubuna.
Excellent. You all females are writing.
Antunna taktubna.
MashaAllah. Thank you ever so much. How was that?
Alhamdulillah. It's
Brilliant.
just, I wanted to apologize to Sister Salma. I think you had called her name and then you called mine. So maybe she'll have the next chance. But thank you.
Is she there? Bismillah. Sister Salma, go ahead.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. Sister Salma, I'm going to give you a different one. I'm going to give you now. Actually, I need to do yaktubu because it may confuse the other students at the moment.
Okay.
Now, let's do. Let's see, Sister Salma, how quick are you able to conjugate and translate all of the 14? I think that would be a good challenge for yourself.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Yaktubu, yaktubani, yaktubuna, taktubu, taktubani, taktubna.
Yaktubna.
Yaktubna, sorry. taktubu, taktubani, taktubuna, taktubina, taktubani, taktubna, aktubu, naktubu.
How do you say he is writing?
Huwa yaktubu.
How do you say she is writing?
Hiya taktubu.
How do you say they all boys are writing?
Hum yaktubuna.
Excellent. How do you say they all females are writing?
Hunna yaktubna.
How do you say you one male is writing?
You one male. Anta taktub. Anta taktub.
Correct.
Anta taktubu.
Excellent. You one female is writing.
Anti taktubina.
Excellent. You all females are writing.
Antunna taktubna.
I am writing.
Ana aktubu.
We are writing.
Nahnu naktubu.
Excellent. Brilliant.
Thank you.
Thank you. Sister Shabnam.
Assalamu alaikum, Sheikh.
Alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. Right, I'm going to test you this. Is it possible to test you the same method as Sister Salma?
Yes, inshallah, I can have a go.
How do you say we are writing?
So that's nahnu naktubu.
I am writing.
Ana aktubu.
He is writing.
Huwa yaktubu.
He is writing.
Sorry?
He is writing.
She is writing. Hiya taktubu.
They all boys are writing.
Hum yaktubuna.
They all females are writing.
Hunna yaktubna.
You all females are writing.
Antum taktubuna.
You all females are writing. You all.
Sorry, antunna taktubna.
You one female is writing.
So it's anti taktubina.
You all males are writing.
Antum taktubuna.
You one male. That's. I think I've done all of them now with you. That's really good, mashallah. Excellent.
Thank you, Sheikh. Thank you.
Okay, next person, Sister Ma'suma Derani or Ma'suma Habib? Right, they are not coming on. Then I'll ask Sister Sukaina. Sister Sukaina, are you?
Assalamu alaikum.
No, Sukaina from America.
Oh, okay. I'm from Dubai.
Yeah, I'll bring you. Let me do Sukaina from America, and then do from Dubai.
Okay.
No problem. So apologies, Sister Sukaina, are you there?
Yes.
Now, Sister Sukaina.
I'm from Toronto, though. Not from America.
Okay. Let's do yaktubu. Can you conjugate the 14 forms? Yaktubu, go. Yaktubu, he is writing. Huma yaktubani, because I know this is new for you, so I'm going to go easy. Go ahead.
Okay. He is writing. So huwa yaktubu. They both are writing. So huma yaktubani. They all male are writing. Hum yaktubuna. She's writing. Hiya taktubu.
Yep.
Yeah. They both female are writing. Huma yaktubani. They all female are writing. Hunna yaktubuna. You male are writing. Anta naktubu.
Anta taktubu.
Ana. Okay. Anta taktubu. You both male are writing.
No. So anta taktubu. You one male is writing.
Yes.
That
Anta taktubu. Antuma. You both male are writing. Taktubani. You all male are writing antum taktubuna.
Correct.
You female one and
No,
anti
just one second. Anta taktubu. You say the Arabic, then English. Anta taktubu. You one male is writing. Antuma taktubani. You two male are writing. Are writing. Antum taktubuna. You all male are writing. Let's do these three. Go ahead.
Okay. Anta taktubu, you male, one male is writing.
Correct.
Antuma taktubani, you both male are writing.
Correct.
Antum taktubuna, you all male are writing.
Then the next three is for females. Anti taktubina, you one female is writing.
Yes. Anti taktubina, you one female is writing. Antuma taktubani, you both female are writing. Antunna taktubuna, you all female are writing.
Taktubna.
Ana taktubna, okay, taktubna. Ana aktubu, I am writing. Nahnu taktubu,
Naktubu.
we are writing.
No, it's noon.
Ana naktubu, okay.
Naktubu.
Nahnu naktubu.
Nahnu naktubu. Jazakallah, sister. Thank you. Sister Munira. Sister Munira Yusuf Ali. Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam.
Fadali. Bismillah. Start from yaktubu.
Huwa yaktubu.
Correct.
Huma yaktubani. Hum yaktubuna.
Translation as well. Translation as well.
Okay. Okay. Huwa yaktubu, he is writing. Huma yaktubani, they both are writing. Hum yaktubuna, they all are writing. Hiya taktubu, she is writing. Huma taktubani, they both are writing, feminine dual. Hunna yaktubna, they all are writing, feminine plural. Anta taktubu, you are writing, masculine singular. Antuma taktubani, you both are writing, masculine dual. Antum taktubuna, they all are writing, masculine plural.
No, you.
Anti,
no, you all.
Antum taktubuna, you all are writing, masculine plural. Anti taktubina, you feminine singular are writing. Antuma taktubani, you both are writing. Antunna taktubna, you all are writing, feminine plural.
Correct.
Ana aktubu, masculine and feminine singular. Nahnu naktubu, we all are writing, masculine and feminine plural.
Excellent. So now the present tense, like the past tense, all the changes, where did they occur? In the past tense, on the ta, in the middle letter. So all the changes, like we had kataba, we had alima, and hasiba. All the changes occurred in the middle letter. Even in the present tense also has 3 patterns. It can come, the middle letter can come with a dhamma, fatha, or a kasra. Agha Hassan Ali, assalamu alaikum rahmatullah. Agha Hassan Ali, can you kindly do for me yadribuna? Yadribu is now here. You will see the ra here in the present tense is coming with a kasra. Agha Hassan Ali, are you there?
Okay. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Whom do I start from the top?
Yes, huwa yadribu.
Okay. Huwa yazribu. He is hitting.
Correct.
Huma yazribani.
Excellent.
They are both right hitting.
Excellent.
Yazribuna, they all are hitting.
Excellent.
Tazribuna, she is hitting.
No, hiya tadribu.
It's okay. Hiya tazribu, she is hitting.
Excellent.
Huma tazribani, they are they're both here hitting. Hunna yazribna, they all are hitting.
Excellent.
Anta tazribu, you are hitting.
Excellent.
Tazribani, you two are hitting. Tazribuna, you are all hitting. Tazribina, you male are hitting.
Excellent.
Tazribani, you two are hitting.
Excellent.
And Tazribna, you are all hitting.
Excellent.
Azribu, I am hitting. And Nazribu, we are hitting.
MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Uncle Hassan Ali is the most senior student I have in all the classes, and MashaAllah, he is one of the most hardworking students I have. So Uncle Hassan Ali is an example for us youngsters to be like him. And MashaAllah, he did very well. And
Thank you, Uncle. Thank you, Sheikh. I am asking everyone to pray for me because I am a prostate cancer patient.
Maulana, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give you Shafa Kamil and Ajila, and also you pray for us as well, inshallah.
Thank you, inshallah, inshallah.
We have a few sisters who are going for ziyarat. So inshallah, Sister Salma, if you go for ziyarat, please pray for Agha Hassan Ali
Inshallah.
from Toronto.
Inshallah, inshallah. Thank you, thank you.
Jazakallah, thank you. So this is enough today. I don't want to do any more because you will get tired. Inshallah, I hope this was for those who are learning it the first time round. I want everyone to write the Arabic, and next to the Arabic, write the English translation. I have sent you this PDF in the group today. So I want you to write the past tense. So if you haven't learned the past tense, write the past tense with the translation, and also kindly send me a voice note saying Huwa Daraba, he hit, Huma Daraba, they both hit, Hum Darabu, they all hit. And then also do the present tense as well. Huwa Yadribu, he is hitting, Huma Yadribani, they both are hitting, Hum Yadribuna, they all females are hitting. I want you to do the English and Arabic recording as well. This is really important. And also, please ask someone else in the house to test you as well. You need to be saying this loud. The more louder you say, the better it is for yourself, inshallah. Thank you very much. And inshallah, yes, it's Almas.
I've got one question. When you say darasa means he learns,
yep,
he learned, and when we are changing it to present tense, it becomes yadrusu.
Yes.
So the same thing goes for zaraba when it is changing to present tense. Why it's not yazrubu? How will we? How it's decided that it will not be yazrubu? It will be yazrebu. I'm very much confused in this.
Okay, so don't be confused. Leave that for confusion. I will resolve the confusion. You need to learn only this, that there are two patterns so far we are doing with you, which is yaktubu or yadrusu and yadribu. Now, who decides whether it comes on yaktubu's pattern with a dhamma or a kasra? It's the Arabs themselves. The Arabic dictionary will tell you whether it comes with a dhamma, kasra, or a fatha. The dictionary itself in brackets will tell you which pattern it comes on. Is that clear for you?
Okay.
So what will happen is that when you're learning a language, I'll tell you this is the past tense, this is the present tense. I'm familiar, and that's the way you'll do it, inshallah. Okay, that was a good question. Agha Ali, Bismillah. Can you start Dua Faraj to end our session? Bismillah.
Are we meeting in an hour?
Yes, we are for the second phase revision of book 1. Yes.
Thank you.
Maulana, can you tell me one thing? Why they have like singular, dual, and the plural? Is there any reason or just conventional?
It's the Arabs. What they have done, they wanted in the Arabic language they got dual. In the English language we have only singular and plural. But the Arabs, they want to be more articulate in their language and eloquency, and they want to be very particular how many individuals they're referring to. So that's the reason why you have dual as well. Okay, nothing else. Okay.
Sheikh, sorry, Sheikh, are we going to do all with daraba? All present and past examples?
So I would like you to do two. Yadribu and either yaktubu or yadrusu, either of them.
Thank you, sir.
Two examples.
And you're going to have another class now?
I've got class. No, and the next class is at 12:30 in an hour's time. I've got another class for Africa now in about 10 minutes, 5 minutes, and then the other class will be in an hour's time.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Agha Hassan Ali, Bismillah.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ali Muhammad. Allahumma kulli waliyika al-hujjata ibn al-Hasan. Salawatuka alayhi wa ala abaihi. في هذه الساعة وفي كل ساعة وليا وحافظا وقائدا وناصرا ودليلا وعينا حتى تسكنه أرزك توءا وتمتعه فيها طويلا. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد وعجل فرجهم.
اللهم
صل على محمد وآل
محمد وعجل فرجهم. Jazakallah khairul jazak. Thank you ever so much.
Sheikh, you are supposed to give us the name of the dictionary or send us the dictionary.
I'll send you that dictionary now. I didn't want to bombard you with so many emails, text messages, so that's the reason why I didn't send it. I'll send it you now.